Hey, Jonathan, this is Gavin Kraft. We spoke earlier today on the phone in regards to sending you over this video. So I know you mentioned that you're already having a website built up right now. So I still wanted to send these tips and tricks over to you to show you how I rank up local business owners to that #1 organic search spot so that you guys can implement some of these strategies when you're, building your guys' website up. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So as you can see here, I searched bath, kitchen, and glass services in Salt Lake City. And the #1 organic search competitor right now is this whitewater kitchen and bath. So ideally, once your website's made, you want to be sitting right above them. And I'm going to show you every way that you can beat them out right now. So if you take a look at their website here, it's important to note that Google is ideally looking for around 1,500 words of content on your homepage for real optimization. Now, I went ahead and I copied all their words on their page and I put it in a word counter. And they're sitting at 339 words, which again is a very beatable number as Google is really looking for right around 1,500 words for optimization so they can rank you up higher and higher in that organic search spot. Now, it's also important to note that including quality keywords throughout the content that you guys will be writing will help Google understand exactly what your page is all about. So when those keywords match up with what people are actually searching for, your page becomes more relevant, which means higher rankings, more clicks, and ultimately more customers finding you instead of the competitors. So if you take a look at this application I've got over here, it's called Ahrefs. It's around 130 bucks a month if you want to check it out. But I've got the competitors URL in there, and it's showing that they have 171 organic keywords within their content. Now, those keywords alone are bringing in an additional 674 clicks to their website per month. So what you can do here is click on their keywords, and you can go through and pick all of the keywords or phrases that are relevant to your website and the services that you'll be offering. And then you look for the ones with the highest search volume and the lower KD score because they're easier to rank up. And then once you incorporate those keywords within your 1,500 words of content, it will allow for real optimization and ranking for Google. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is citations. So what citations are, it's pretty much anywhere, the name, address, and phone number can be found online. So you might be asking, well, why is it important to have a lot of citations? Well, when you have more citations, you rank higher in this Google map pack here. Now, this is the #1, 2, and 3 for the organic spots in the Google map pack. I'm not going to talk about this position right now because that's a paid ad. If you want to talk about that later, I'm more than happy to. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about all organic searches. So having right around 100 to 200 citations will allow you to completely dominate the top spot here. And I can almost guarantee that they're not even near 100 citations. So that's the power of having more citations because a lot of the people, when they search something like this, their eye goes right to the Google Map Pack. All right, and #3 is backlinks. So in simple terms, what a backlink is, it's when site A is giving credibility to site B. So say, for example, there was a blog post in Salt Lake City, and they did a review on you guys, and they loved your glasswork, and they mentioned your business and your website. Now, the authority that credible source has is now being passed over to your website. So now you have their credibility so that Google sees that and is giving you the authority to rank up higher in the searches so you can eventually take over that #1 spot. Now, it's important to note that not all backlinks are created the same. You don't want to go out and just get a bunch of random backlinks just to stack them up. So say, for example, Pizza Hut, wrote an article about some glasswork you did. Yeah, that's a backlink, but it's not really a relevant backlink that's going to give you any credibility. So if we take a look on the back end over here, get back in Ahrefs, you can see that they have 116 backlinks, but only 66 of those backlinks are actually giving them that credibility to hold down that top spot with a Google search. So what you can do here is click, and you can see all of the directories that they have their business registered in. So once you get your website up, you can go in and see all the ones with the highest domain rating, and register your business in all of the same authoritative backlinks so that you can acquire them as well. Again, I don't like to stay neck and neck. I like to get right around 100, 200, maybe even 300, depending on how big the competition is and wherever city you are. So just to start wrapping things up, number one, we went over content and the importance of having 1,500 words on your page and including those quality keywords for real optimization with Google. Number two, we talked about citations. You want to have 100 to 200 citations, just having your name, address, and phone number out there. And a good way to get started with that is literally creating a social media account for every single one. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. And then number three, backlinks, having more relevant sites pointing at you guys so that Google is seeing that you guys have the authority to comfortably take over that number one organically search spot. And if you guys start implementing these strategies, you guys can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? Well, you can either go along with all the information I provided you today, which again, I'm totally cool with. All I'm asking for is just some feedback on the video. However, if you want the more effective route and you want me to maybe help you out with your website build, just give me a call at 435-640-5329. Once again, my name is Gavin Kraft and my number is 435-640-5329. I look forward to hearing back from you, Jonathan. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope you found this useful.